Welcome back to Mark Fisher Outdoors, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to a hunting edition of Mark Fisher Outdoors. It's Wisconsin deer season, and Randy always talks about the cheater box, forward-facing sonar. Well, I think I have found the equivalent in deer hunting, and today we're going to talk about the cheater box for gun deer hunting. Stick around, guys. I'm hopeful for this year's Wisconsin gun hunting. We've got quite a few scrapes going on here, and we're going to get out and do a little gun hunting. But like I said, I think I found the cheater box when it comes to deer hunting. Welcome back to Mark Fisher Outdoors, everybody. I'm Mark Fisher. Let me show you what I'm talking about when it comes to the deer hunting equivalent of forward-facing sonar. We've got these set up on our property this year, and it really is making a ton of difference when it comes to an old man like me sitting in a tree stand for gun season. There it is, right behind me. That's my cheater box right there, guys. And I tell you what, it's really kind of, I know, guys, this isn't new or anything like that, but boy, I tell you, sitting in that blind, the difference being how warm you are, how concealed you are in terms of your movement. It's quiet. You can move around and not be rattling and squeaking and things like that. And the windows give you plenty of different shooting opportunities and shooting lanes, but they're tinted, so if you close them, you can't be seen. And even if they're open, the reality is you don't see through. And so from this vantage point, with a deer looking up like that, you're not kind of seeing through, or they're not seeing through. You're very well concealed. You're protected from the wind. You're protected from the rain, any kind of weather. You're protected. Your scent, you're up high off the ground, and your scent is not being dispersed because you're in that box. There are just a ton of benefits to being in that raised blind. And I tell you what, guys, they're pretty relatively easy to set up. And when I say that they're easy to set up, the first one, admittedly, it took a while. We built the first one out in the field, and then we realized that what we could actually do is build the pieces in the barn. And so once we kind of knew the procedure, we would build each of the walls and each of the doors and things like that, build that in the barn, where it was we pretty much did an assembly line. And then we put the parts on the trailer, used a four-wheeler, hauled it out to the area that we wanted to set it up, and set it up. Man hours wise, you're talking about 8 man hours per elevated box blind. And it certainly helps to have a number of guys working. We had 4 guys working, and each blind took about 2 hours. Once we kind of had the procedure going down and we kind of got that assembly line going. It is unbelievable the difference between being in a hang-on stand, and let me show you one of these hang-on stands that we were right here, and we had this. Let me get you over here. That hang-on stand we used to hunt this area, and we had that hang-on stand there, and now we're just using our box blind, a raised box blind, and it is really something in terms of a benefit. Now, whether we're calling it a cheater box or not, that's what I'm calling it. Because I think that it's just a truly beneficial way to hunt. Like I said, it just blocks your scent, protects you, keeps you warm. You can even put a portable heater in those for those real cold days, and you're just in there nice and toasty, and everything is set up. Guys, we appreciate you tuning in to Mark Fisher Outdoors. We'll be back tomorrow for another episode. Take care, everybody.